Picture this. You wake up on your 40th birthday, pour yourself a cup of coffee, and instead of dreading the number, you feel something unexpected: clarity. Your 40s are not a financial finish line. They are the most powerful decade of your money life. The decisions you make between 40 and 49 will either set you up for a wealthy, peaceful retirement or leave you scrambling in your 60s wishing you had paid closer attention. The good news? You still have time. But only if you start now. Here are the major money milestones every person in their 40s should be working toward, and why they matter more than most people realize. Max out your retirement contributions without excuses. If you have been contributing the bare minimum to your 401k or IRA, your 40s are the decade to get serious. At 40, you likely earn more than you did in your 20s and 30s, which means you have a real shot at maxing out your retirement accounts. The annual 401k contribution limit allows you to put away a significant chunk each year, and once you hit 50, catch-up contributions let you add even more on top of that. Compound interest is still working in your favor, but the window is getting smaller. Every dollar you put in today has roughly 20 to 25 years to grow before a traditional retirement age. That is meaningful growth, but only if you show up consistently. Treat retirement contributions like a non-negotiable bill, not an afterthought. Eliminate high-interest debt for good. Credit card debt, personal loans, car loans with sky-high interest rates. Your 40s are the decade to bury them and never look back. Carrying high-interest debt into your 50s and 60s is one of the most expensive financial mistakes a person can make. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar that will never compound in your investment account. Create an aggressive payoff plan. Use the avalanche method, paying off the highest interest debt first, to save the most money over time. If you have been managing debt your whole adult life and feel stuck, consider working with a certified financial planner who can help you build a realistic roadmap. Getting to zero consumer debt by your late 40s is not just possible, it is a milestone that will genuinely change your life. Build a fully funded emergency fund. By your 40s, a small emergency fund is simply not enough. Life in this decade tends to come with bigger responsibilities: a mortgage, children, aging parents, rising health expenses, and bigger emergencies. A fully funded emergency fund means 3 to 6 months of living expenses sitting in a high-yield savings account, liquid and untouched. This fund is not an investment. It is insurance. It is what keeps you from raiding your retirement account or going back into debt when life throws a curveball. And in your 40s, the curveballs tend to be expensive. A job loss, a medical bill, a roof replacement. These are not hypothetical scenarios. They are realities that financially prepared people handle with calm instead of panic. Get crystal clear on your retirement number. Most people have a vague sense that they need a lot saved for retirement. Your 40s are the time to replace that vagueness with a real, specific number. Work backward. What kind of lifestyle do you want in retirement? Where do you want to live? What will your healthcare costs look like? Do you plan to travel? Support children or grandchildren? A widely used rule of thumb is that you need roughly 25 times your annual expenses saved to retire comfortably, based on the 4% withdrawal rule. If you plan to spend $80,000 a year in retirement, you are aiming for a $2 million nest egg. Knowing your number is empowering. It turns retirement from a distant dream into a concrete, actionable plan with a real deadline. Protect your income with the right insurance. Your ability to earn an income is your single greatest financial asset in your 40s. Yet most people dramatically underinsure it. Disability insurance is something far too many people skip, even though a significant percentage of workers will experience a disability that keeps them out of work for an extended period before reaching retirement age. If your income stopped tomorrow, how long could your family survive? That answer should scare you into action. Review your life insurance coverage as well. If you have dependents, a term life policy that covers 10 to 12 times your annual income is a solid benchmark. Your 40s are also the time to start paying serious attention to long-term care insurance, which is far more affordable the younger you are when you purchase it. Protecting your financial plan from catastrophic risk is just as important as building wealth in the first place. Start investing beyond your retirement accounts. Once you are maxing out your 401k and IRA, it is time to open a taxable brokerage account and put your extra dollars to work. Index funds, ETFs, dividend-paying stocks. Your 40s are an ideal time to build a diversified investment portfolio outside of tax-advantaged accounts. This gives you far more flexibility in retirement and additional wealth-building power in the years ahead. If you have children heading toward college age, evaluate 529 savings plans and contribute consistently, though never at the expense of your own retirement savings. You can borrow for college. You cannot borrow for retirement. That is a rule worth tattooing on your brain. Get your estate plan in order. A will, a power of attorney, a healthcare directive, updated beneficiary designations. If these are not in order, your 40s are the decade to fix that immediately. Estate planning is not just for the wealthy or the elderly. It is for anyone who has assets, dependents, or strong feelings about how they want to be treated in a medical emergency. Pay close attention to your beneficiary designations on all financial accounts. They legally override your will entirely, and outdated ones from a past relationship or a life chapter you have long closed can cause serious and painful problems for the people you love most. Your 40s are not about panic. They are about power. The financial moves you make in this decade have an outsized impact on every single year that follows. Start today, stay consistent, and the version of you sitting comfortably in retirement will be very glad you did.